Today on Plums we have Nad.Fun, the native launchpad of wonderful tokens, including memecoins on Monad, and we're joined by Lil Mon, the founder. Let's get into it. Lil Mon, welcome to Plums. It's a fantastic opportunity to have you in and talk about the great work you're doing building Nad.Fun. Now, Nad.Fun, for some listeners, it kind of sounds like a really good time down a street in Thailand, but no, it is not that. You're not having fun with Nads, although you are going to have fun with Nads, but in this instance, we're talking about a meme launchpad, a token launchpad, on Monad, and Lil Mon, I want to play a little game with you, as we like to do here on Plums, and we're going to play a game called Bond or Not to Bond. And anyone that's been on Nad.Fun, you get the choice of these pre-bond tokens to be able to put some money in, and then it goes further. So what I want you to do, then, is imagine that these are the opportunities ahead in front of you, and you've got the capital, you've got the opportunity, and you tell me whether you're going to invest and get these to bond. Okay, so you ready for this? I've put all my
okay, let's go.
intellect and creativity into these token names. I should be doing that. Anyway, so the first coin, Lil Mon, is Gravy Poo coin. Are we bonding or not bonding?
Gravy Poo coin. Okay, I'm not bonding that.
No,
that's not gonna make it. It's not gonna make it.
The next one is Lobster Butt Juice. It's
lobster butt juice.
Yeah.
Wait, this is actually. I think there could be some people that has resonates with that, because
yes.
I did. So lobster butt juice. Okay, I'm bonding that.
It's bonding lobster butt juice.
Lobster butt juice.
Now
it's like a LBJ or something.
Yeah, that works, doesn't it? LBJ, nice. Okay, the next one is Nad Lads Touch Mad Crabs, all one word.
Nad Lads
touch mad
okay,
crabs.
Not bonding.
If we can't say it, we're not bonding.
Not bonding that. Is it?
Okay, the next one is
it's too long.
It's too long, and there's crabs involved. We were okay with lobsters, but crabs are just a step too far. The next one is Spaghetti Titty Inu.
I mean, that's gonna bond. No matter what I do, that's gonna bond, because it has all the factors in it. It has all the factors in it.
All the ingredients. I like spaghetti.
Titty Inu.
I like titties. And Inu means it's gonna it's gonna good.
It's gonna bond. It's gonna fly. Yeah,
it's gonna fly. What's funny is, after this, when this goes live, all these coins are gonna appear on Nad.Fun.
Wait,
and we'll see what happens.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I'll create them. We'll get them going. So the next one is Waffle Whale Willies. www.
Waffle Well Woolies. It sounds like a food that comes out in Harry Potter, but I mean, I'm not bonding that. I mean, it's too old. It's too old.
Yeah, we're not doing that one. Okay, another one with alliteration, and we got Quazon Cat Cactus Car.
Quazon Cat Cactus Car. That was close, but I'm not bonding that.
No, that's trash.
I'm pretty picky. Pretty picky in names.
Toilet duck token. Toilet duck.
Yeah, that's a banger. Yeah, I'm bonding that.
I think it's good.
I can imagine the banner
memes.
And the people posting memes about that. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Now this one probably exists. Yeah. Mullet coin. You know what mullet is, right? A fantastic hairstyle.
I'm pretty sure that exists, and it's gonna bond. Yeah.
Nice. Now, it's only at this point that I realise how often I'm talking about bums here, which is probably some psychiatrist is going to look at this and realise, an insight into my mind. But this one is banana hammock butt watch. Banana hammock butt watch.
Banana hammock butt watch. Well, I mean, banana is good, but watch is not good. But maybe I'll want that. Yeah,
Maybe, okay. So we're not as
I don't know. For some reason, yeah.
We like bananas, but yeah, the butt watch is not so much, and we're easy on hammocks. Okay, shiny nads without hair.
Shiny nads without hair. Yeah, that's a real laugh from me. Okay, that's gonna bond. And who's going to be on the front page? But maybe G-Van or someone. But anyways, yes. that's gonna bond.
G-Van, you are officially the shiny nads without hair. Nice. And then what about? Again, I love alliteration. I don't know what it is. So, but you've not liked any of the alliterations so far. So this one is Ferret Fiesta Finger.
Ferret Fiesta Finger. Well, I mean, out of those, I think this is best. Ferret Fiesta Finger.
It's the better one.
Yeah, it's the best. It's gonna bond. Yeah.
The final one is Cabbage Trump Inu. What do you think? Cabbage Trump Inu, is it a banger or?
Cabbage Trump Inu. Well, it's a good one. It could be I don't know, what is the relationship between three of them? But anyways, that's the good part. So yeah, Cabbage Trump Inu.
The good part. Yeah, nice. Well done. Okay, cool. Yeah, could work. And so with meme coins, what do you look at? So you are a founder in the space. You literally are looking at new coins launching all the time. You're probably closest to it. What do you look at? What do you look for in a meme coin? What's the key characteristics that you're looking at?
Well, I mean, to be honest, as a trader, I look into holders and who's showing it, but when it comes to the contents, so I think not just the name, but the narrative that it could pull is important to me. So yeah, there was a lot of narratives that came and went last year in Solana and even in Ethereum, and with even in political meme coins, it's like a come and go narrative. But anyways, I think it's all about timing and how good your ticker is out there in the right timing. So yeah, I think it's the narrative that I look into.
And that's super interesting because when we went through the bond or not bond, you were automatically thinking what the ticker would be. And I hadn't fully appreciated that, but you were like, okay, yeah, that's LBJ. That's cool. That's going to work. We can make that, that can work. And, that, alongside, what you said, that kind of more kind of on-chain analysis of who else is holding it, where the buying and the selling is going. Super interesting. So one thing, people often ask, and I'd like your kind of nuanced answer as to why, because I assume I know what you're going to say as an answer, but are meme coins here to stay?
Are meme coins here to stay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, as long as there's crypto, there's going to be memes. And, well, I think it changed, the number of meme coins kind of changed, from last year, thanks to Nad.Fun. But, yeah, a meme coin's gonna stay. I'm not sure, if, one meme coin will stay for a very long time, but I'm sure that sector is here. Yeah, and if you're bullish on crypto, you have to be bullish on memes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And that's why people are bullish on Nad.Fun, because you're the factory of these meme coins. Nice. And what you mentioned Pump.Fun just before. What sets you apart? What sets Nad.Fun apart? Why are so many people interested in what you're doing and supporting you as a founder and the project? What is it that's interesting people?
Well, so I think this is a question I get a lot. What differentiates you from Pump.Fun? So I think the major parts will be revealed more on mainnet, because it's really related to the revenue that we generate, because I really want that to be used as a tool to incentivize all participants of the game. And by the participants, I mean the holders and the token creators. and also platform users. So yeah, I think I'm not trying to like say Pump.Fun is bad or not, but like they were the first mover. They made people know there is like a bonding curve, and that could be a way of launching tokens, and people loved that, and it went good, and Pump.Fun made a lot of money. But that's great. But I think in the token launchpad sector, there has to be like a something equivalent of like a hyperliquid, or like a blur or a tensor, where there is already like a product out there, like a, for example, like there was OpenSea and there was Magigeddon, but the way blur and tensor took mindshare is making sure that the UI UX is great, and also when you use the platform, you're going to be incentivized, and people knew that, and they like they're not like loyal to one platform. They just go around for looking for a platform that could like make them like earn money, like earn something, like whether it's just by trading or like incentive from the platform. So yeah, I think we're at a moment where there has to be something equivalent of that in between the token launchpads, and yeah, I'm here to make that happen on Monad through Nad.Fun. So I think that's one reason that people are enjoying Nad.Fun. And I mean, I think it's mainly because the community behind Monad is very, very like cult centered, and they have been making memes even when there wasn't testnet. So they're just having a lot of fun. And yeah.
Yeah,
that's
nice. And what with Nad.Fun, what protects users from rugs? You know, rugs are a kind of everyday occurrence in Magic Internet Money Land. What have you done to consider that, and what, if anything, have you been able to put in place to try and protect users to ensure that Nad.Fun is a genuinely fun place to be and to trade and to play with your friends?
Yeah, good question. So there is an update that's coming next week. That's in 3 days. So this was a feature that we had earlier on testnet. We tested it, and then it was pretty good. So we redesigned it for mainnet to help people deal with what you call rugs. So yeah, it's called Hypeboard, and it's a way for people to vote on which token they support the most. And we're going to run like a fun, an interesting, like a way of using the revenue into, based on the votes they make. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is, first of all, like in a bonding curve system, it's pretty impossible to, not have rugs. Like if you're buying a token that just launched and expect it to be like legit, I think that's pretty impossible. Like, and that's not the mood of like the bonding curve system. So that part I really can't touch. Like if you're decent enough to look into like a 7K market cap token, I mean, it's pretty impossible to prevent from them being rugged, or like 1 out of 10 chance you can like find a banger there. But yeah. But what I'm trying to do is, out of the tokens that does do well and did build like a strong community behind themselves, I'm making sure that people could find that out. And, if you're less like, what do you say, like, less risk taker, and you're afraid of being rugged, but still want to enjoy like the meme coin and get exposure to memes on Monad, I'm making sure that you can find that out very easily through, our platform. And yeah, and also like incentivize them to, vote on the ones that build consistently. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Well, I as you know, in Plums we love to have an interlude, and typically we show some of Ray J. I mean, Ray J's one of your. He's a fan of you. I know this, and you know, he creates some amazing content. A lot of it using AI. But today, I'm actually, you were talking about what attracts you to different meme communities, so meme coin communities, and for me, sometimes it's the you know, the content that they're able to create, right? And I just want to show you two videos, one after the other, of a project that I enjoy, and I just love these two videos. It's two of the best that have ever come out, and I want to have a chat with you about the situations being shown. So let's roll those clips.
Nobody believes in you. You lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Love them, and I mean, those have had millions of views on YouTube, and I am like half of them because I just have them on repeat all the time. Big fan of both those, and both of those come from Ponky, you know, and they put out a lot of you know, quality content, you know, all the time, you know, with these videos. I actually the only reason I heard about Ponky was that second video. And I loved the, you know, the interact. I love the music. I loved the, you know, that he was making money, the dancing, the shock, the kind of twist with the, you know, all of that. And then the first video that we watched, you know, things don't always go right. You're a founder, right? You know this. Like, you've had some, you know, battles, you know, all the way through this journey. And that video is in like a small group of videos that I have on my phone of ones that kind of get me amped back up when something's tough. You know, it's that one. You know, it's like it starts. You've lost. You know, again and again and again. But you know, the lights are off. But you know, you don't give up on your dream until you win, and then it shows him winning. And it vibes with me, and it makes me feel something. And I like that with some, you know, communities, that they're able to do that, but it doesn't always, you know, it's not exclusively, but I do like it when you know, meme coins are able to build that kind of content and make you feel like you're supporting something wider than just a token. Have you come across Ponky before?
Yeah, I've been holding it for a while, but I sold it. But anyways, but I do love their content, and I agree on like how they distributed their content across like way off CT is great. Like, even like people on TikTok watch that, so it's great. It's great. Big fan of them.
Yeah, really cool. And have you I mean, do you dream like in that first video of making it? Do you think Lil Mon's going to be on a yacht with a glass one day? Is that on the cards?
I mean, of course. I mean, I think all the founders like dream about that, like in one way or other. But I do. I mean, it'd be lie to say that I don't want to be like one of them. But anyways, I do. And also, what I was thinking when I was looking into the content was I'm really looking forward to meme coins from Nad.Fun, that launched it from Nad.Fun, to building like a team to actually make contents like that. And I'm pretty sure like I could bet that some of them could actually be as big as like Ponky contents. And sure. I'm really when I was watching it, I was just thinking like, well, this team could actually do something like this, and it would be a banger.
Yeah, nice. And so, thinking about the meme coins that have come out over the last 10 years, you know, which ones have been your favorite? Which ones have like kind of really, you know, you've been like, oh crap, you know, I need to buy this. You've seen it, it's popped up somewhere. Oh man, I need to go do that. Because just briefly, I remember I woke up early, like unnaturally early, like 4 a.m. or something, and you know, I got my phone out and I saw that Pepe had gone live, that there was a new coin Pepe, and I literally ran downstairs and bought some, because I was like, this is it, this is the one I want to do. And so I put, you know, a small amount of money in for me, you know, and you know, did incredibly well out of that, and still hold, you know, a small amount now. But And I like Pepe as a concept, and I like that the creator doesn't like it, which is even better. So I find some affinity to it. I kind of like Trump coin just because I enjoy Trump, and like Ponke because of the stuff. Although much like you, I don't hold as much as I used to, but still enjoy the memes. So, has there been any specific meme coins that really vibed with you, where you've been like, yeah, I want to be part of this for a long period of time?
Well, there are a few that comes to my mind. In the Ethereum meme coins, I think it's definitely Mog. The reason behind is that I liked how they came up with those like they could make content very easily through that Mog glass, and just putting on to any celebrities or like any RL events. They just like hold it, and like they put it into their PFPs, and they go around like their content making is crazy. So yeah, I'm a big fan of them. In Solana, I'll say it's Peanut. I mean, I'm not sure if you remember the Peanut the Squirrel. It's
very much,
I'm first of all, I'm Elon's fan, and I made a lot of money through Peanut, so I mean I have to be like big fan of it. But anyways, I love how like some like a happening or like something like political in US, like a character that could be like a symbol turns into a meme coin, and it goes viral through that. So I think that part is which really excites me about memes, because any news or like any people's interest turns into something that has real value. So yeah, I think those two are my favorite.
Yeah, really interesting point you mentioned there about how meme coins can actually become part of the story of growing something. It can go beyond what it might have been in a typical news cycle. I mean, Peanut Squirrel, I might have come across the story because of being in some US right-wing circles, and they didn't like the government overreach. But even if I had, it would have been one or two headlines on a day, and then it would have been gone. But because the meme coin was created, it was a huge story for weeks and weeks and weeks and months, and we're talking about it now, and it was probably a year ago now that the murder, the assassination of this squirrel by the US government happened. And so it gives them legs, and as you say, that is a really cool feature of meme coins. Just on Mog, so I'm a big fan of the United States. I get to go a reasonable amount, but not a huge. Well, I say not a huge amount. So, but I remember seeing, Mog blew up, and there was a lot of those glasses, particular glasses going on, and I thought it was ironic that people were wearing them ironically, but actually people in America were wearing them a lot. Like, it was actually, that is the fashion, those big visor sunnies. And I just thought it was like, they were making fun of it, or it wasn't cool, but actually that was the actual fashion. So it was interesting to see him. I forget his name now. One of the Solana KOLs was wearing a set at the Trump dinner. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, really cool.
I remember you were in the video too. Yeah.
I had a really good time with that one, and he asked some funny. He asked two questions. That guy. I mean, the whole thing was just a really good experience. But and actually, there's we wouldn't have. It was actually asked on the day whether Trump would launch a meme coin. We asked him, hey, would you launch a coin? And he was like, I'm not quite sure. I think he actually said, no, I don't think so. But, I'm not sure whether we would have a meme coin today if we hadn't been, pushing him for it on the day. That was, good times. And so,
good times.
You come from I think you saw my post not that long ago about how you don't mind me saying the country that you're in, do you? Just double check. People know you. What? Korean, right?
I'm from Korea. Yeah.
So forgive me. So Korea is on the ascendancy as a nation, in terms of global mind share. Just dominating a number of fields, including mobiles, cars. Are very popular, and then culture. Right, like we're seeing huge advances in. Starting with Parasite, Squid Game, K-pop Demon Hunters, across, that's a really broad section of society who are going to enjoy that content. And you, Lil Mon, live in that country. It's an incredibly wealthy country. You could have done anything with your life, but you chose to do Nad.Fun. What led to that? Like, why did you choose Nad.Fun as to spend your time and efforts doing it?
Well, so I think it's two parts. First of all, mainly because I joined Mona community and I first didn't believe that it existed. I just joined to check if it's there. But I found myself making like a trench group inside it. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Quantico. It's like a subgroup inside Quantico that's like left curve people, and I was like trading memes and checking wallets with the friends I met there for like 12 hours a day last year. Last September I met Keone and the Mona Foundation members in person, and that kind of inspired me to quit my real life job. I used to be a dentist. I still have a degree, but I started building. I started building Nad.Fun full time because it was pretty obvious to me that like the culture and community behind Monad is very well built for like strong tokens to be born. But there wasn't any legit team that was building like a platform to support that. So I took the chance and I might have done something like a more great, like, I don't know, like, being a BTS. I don't know, I can't be one. But anyways, But I chose to build Nad.Fun, and, I'm enjoying that. I really don't regret it. I enjoy building it. It is true that I didn't know, like, how hard it will be to be, like, a founder, like, building something. I saw it like, hey, it wouldn't be easy to make, like, a .fun, but it's not. But anyways, I'm enjoying it,
Yeah, no, that's super. Super interesting. So that's a fun piece of lore that you are a dentist. You're fully qualified dentist. And now, just after you said it, I was looking at your teeth. You have perfect teeth, man. This is like just absolutely perfect all the way around. I don't know if you've had augmentation to help with that.
Yeah.
Some what do they call that? What do you call surgery on teeth? What's that called again? Yeah, people. You may know this. People make fun of the British for having terrible teeth. This is an ongoing meme, especially from Americans.
Yeah, it is.
But there's actually one of the funny things about it is, at least last time I looked, the British people had the best teeth in the OECD. The difference is between health and straightness. So you can see my teeth aren't straight, classic British, but actually it's fine. And the reason that happens is we have a system where you get free dental until you're 16. So we look after kids' teeth all the way till then, but you haven't finished developing. So they'll give you braces. So I had braces. You might not be able to tell that I had braces, right? We could talk about teeth. We should have launched with this. So I have loads of interesting teeth. So I got an underbite, class 2 jaw. You got this space here, and I had some train track braces when I was probably 14 to make the gap. But obviously after 16, dentists don't want to do anything because it's not free. They can't claim it anymore. So it becomes way more expensive. So basically, British people do have very good teeth. They're just often very wonky because after 16, they haven't finished developing. They just get left and off they go. And they spend less, per capita on whitening and straightening and all the rest of the stuff that, beautiful people in Korea, and some parts of the United States do. But there you go. We should have launched with dentistry. Like I should have put dentistry as one of the meme coins. We got Lil Mon dentist coin, dentist Inu.
Yeah.
So good. And it's fun to hear, your journey to this point, having joined, and this is a common story, and forgive me for saying that, I don't want to take anything away, but people, having joined Monad because they were interested, they heard something about it, they wanted to check. You just wanted to see if it was even a real chain. Like, is this a real thing? You then met some good people. You went into a clique with a specific niche. In your terms, this was this trench group as part of Quantico. Shout out to the Quantico crew. And then you were then, met the foundation team in person, and that inspired you to build on it. And it's, such a small thing that happened in the initial, just getting interested, and then it's all, to use the phrase, got out of hand since then. I mean, you really just okay, let's build the, what I hope will be the biggest, Launchpad, on Monad. Really, really cool. Now we're coming to the end. We're coming to the end of our time together on Plums, but as you know, we have our final game, our final challenge, Lil Mon, and we need to find out if Lil Mon has big plums with How Big Are Your Plums, which is our truth or dare game. And I have in a fun reversal of circumstances, I'm rugging you because it's not truth or dare, it's truth and dare. And
whoa,
you've been given, so sorry about that. I made an executive decision before we came on air, but you have been given a really hard dare, and one that I wouldn't do. So if you don't want to do it, that's cool, right? But it does mean you have to do a giveaway to the listeners. So let me tell you the truth and the dare, because I think the truth, is easy. The dare, as I say, it's a little bit too much. And for all our listeners, if it's the first time listening, other founders, other guests set these, okay? So they're set by other people. So, truth. Does your spouse, do you have, I'm assuming you have a wife or girlfriend, know how much you've round-tripped on crypto? Do they know how much you've gained and lost? And then the dare, and this is the one that, it's a bit too much to ask, but it's what's been suggested. Choose one coin to hold over 5 years and buy 1K of it and post it on X. That's a big dare. I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
You just go, I'll buy it on testnet. But the truth, does a significant other know how much you've round tripped on some crypto? Like, have you told anyone significant in your life?
So I did. I didn't want to, but like I was like. I mean, this is more personal, but I'm married, so I had to tell like what I do and like why I'm not.
You don't have to tell them. This is something people don't realize. Just top tip for the husbands out there: don't tell your wife stuff. Just shut up, don't say anything, or lie some more because. I do tell like a bit less, but anyways, I do tell. Yeah, that's cute. And I bet your wife has perfect teeth as well, right? Like, this has got to be the case, right?
Yeah.
I bet your whole family's just like absolute shiners, just like perfect spot. That's so good. And then the dare is a tough one, but you're a trench soldier. I tell you what, let's just discuss. Is there any coin that you would? It's available today that you would buy and hold for 5 years and publicly, say that you're doing it. Is there any coin out there that you like that you do that with?
It can't be Bitcoin, right? It's too easy if it's Bitcoin.
No. Yeah.
It'd be too easy if it's Bitcoin. So, it'd be best if Monad was on mainnet. I'm not sure when the podcast will go out, but like if mainnet's there, it'd be best if I buy Monad and lock it up for 5 years. I'm really down to doing that, but because it's right now, I don't know. I'll choose Chainlink because shout out to like Purple Man and all the Link soldiers. Like I think it's the original meme coin that existed before meme coins existed. So I'm not saying like Chainlink doesn't do anything, but like the holders makes the best memes out of the founders. So I'll just buy Chainlink and post it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, nice. Let's go. Lil Mon does indeed have the big plums. What's fun about that is, yeah, Chainlink's one of those fun projects. I held it, yeah, way back when. It must have been, yeah, 2017, 2018, because it did really well that bear cycle. And I remember, essentially mid-curving my way out of it and deciding that it wasn't worth, holding, because I was like, yeah, why would, if it, because it's a utility token, you need it to get the data, why it's just gonna become more expensive over time, or it's I just don't see why people will hold it. All the rest, like you say, it's a meme. It's essentially a meme coin with a great company behind it that does a service, right?
Yeah.
And so I mid-curved my way out of it and sold it like horrendously too early, like orders of magnitude too early. I did incredibly well out of it, don't get me wrong. And I take great interest in the Oracle space now. But yeah, good. Okay, well, Lil Mon, look, it's been absolutely fantastic having you on Plums. An absolute pleasure to get to know you, to see these pearly, shiny white teeth of yours. We're really good to spend time with you. It has been a pleasure to share with our listeners about Nad.Fun and the great work you do in there. Thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here. I really enjoyed it, and hoping to see the tickers you mentioned in the beginning on after this, or even on mainnet. Yeah.
Yes, let's go. We're gonna get. Yeah. I'm gonna be launching those tokens. So we'll.
Okay. Let's go.
And I'm gonna find a Lil Mon teeth coin as well. We're gonna do something similar to that. We'll get it going.
Sure. Yeah,
perfect.
Let's do it.
Thank you very much again, and all the best and good luck.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
The information and discussion provided here is for educational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Berry is not licensed to provide investment advice and does not offer such. Berry typically holds positions in the project and protocols he discusses and discloses that to you here. Opinions expressed by guests are theirs alone and do not necessarily reflect the views of Berry, Plums, or their affiliates. As with all things, and especially financial matters, please do your own research and consult with professionals where relevant.